Well, hello everybody. It's Bug Eater 64, and by God, here we are, ready for another FS economy flight. This time we're going to be carrying 43 passengers. It's going to be about a little over 300 miles, and just going up the coast here, and we'll get things going. Those of you that watched my video with the Hughes 500 helicopter, and remember I mentioned the thing about it chattering while it was sitting on the ground and so on. One of the fine people that happened to see that video got in touch with me, gave me a comment that said the way to fix it was to change frames in the main sim settings. So I did that, upped it from 2 to 3, and by golly, it worked. So thanks a great deal. See what giving the comments can do? So if you seem to think of it, and you have anything you think about some of my videos, you want to make a comment, good, bad, or indifferent, please feel free, do it. Because people that give me comments and give me ideas and uh, let me know how I can do things better and even make my sim better. It's been a great help. So I really appreciate that. And right now we're going to go ahead and get in the cockpit of the Dash 8 Q400 and get ready for this flight. So we'll see you on the inside. Let's have some fun. All right, so here we are. First things we're going to do is we're going to get this thing set up for the FS economy flight. We've got, I said, 43, I believe. Yeah, 45, 43 passengers. And we'll get that set up. And once we got that taken care of, then we'll start getting our bird ready. Now this Dash 8 Q400 is equipped with the GTN 750. So we use that instead of the pop-up FMS that is with it. We have the GTN 750 set up as the primary. So first, and the other thing with the Dash 8 Q400, we got to make sure all these switches are turned off in order to get this aircraft to start. I'm sure that's something that'll be looked into. It's got a very unique sequence of starting, so you make sure everything's turned off, and then you go ahead and get the battery power and start going to the processes of getting her ready to go. And so, and let's get the APU. We'll get that going here in just a second. First, get the seatbelt signs and no smoking. And then equivalent to our beacon. Well, let's go ahead and set up our flight plan on the GTN 750. Starting at KYMR, and we're going to KWAL. Okay, so we got that. 306 miles. Okay, now we get the APU started. Whoops, hit the wrong button. Let's go ahead and get it started. Then we'll worry about getting the generator turned on. And let's get our throttles and everything set up. Engine switches to normal, and let's go ahead and do our pushback. Get this set up.
Ground to cockpit,
Alrighty.
plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
I'm ready, girl. Let's go.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
And I think it's going to drive right through that luggage dolly right in front of the airplane. That's always interesting. Yep, sure enough. Fuel truck sitting behind us. You better get out of the way before we start rolling.
Okay,
Otherwise,
all
you could
doors
have
and hatches are
explosive.
closed. Ready to connect.
Surprise. Thank you. Let's go. Connect that bad boy so I can release the brakes and we can go.
Winching strap and adapter in position. Release parking brake when ready to start pushback.
Okay, parking brake released.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Thank you. Okay, sometimes she gets a little finicky, but we'll give it a shot. And this try doesn't look like it's gonna go. It'll run up and then just shut down. It's probably because I didn't hold it quite long. You don't have to hold it very long, but you need to hold it quicker than I did. And we're gonna run over some luggage trolleys. That's right. We like full immersion in our simulations. All right. Bit of a cloudy day. I think the
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Thank you. Anyway, the cloud bottoms are at about 8,500 feet. All right, so let's see about getting these engines started. Okay, disconnected. There we go. That should be a good start. Yeah, that's going to go just fine.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Will do her. Okay, let's get the second engine started. And that'll be another good start. All right, two good engines. Okay, so nav is set. Let's go ahead and get everything set up here. Turn off the APU after we switch to the generators. Get them on. Reset. Okay. Pitos. Alright. Go ahead and taxi lights. And we'll get our position lights and anti-collision. Packs air, recirculation. Okay, turn off the APU. Okay, once we get moving, most of that's going to disappear because we've got everything turned on. Let's go ahead and take care of moving the mixture up a little bit to get ready to taxi. And give these a try. Reset it all. Okay, it should all be on. Alright, yaw dampener. Set our altitude. It'll be about 8,000 feet. And vertical speed we want about, be about 500. Right close there. Alrighty, so we got that taken care of. Let's look at the map. And we're going to take off from... There's no ATIS at Myrtle Beach. So... take off from 3.6. Okay, so let's go ahead and see about getting our taxi underway. So brakes released. Give it a little throttle here. And kind of double check our controls, see how the response is. And everything's looking just within normal parameters. In other words, it works. Now we got a fairly long way to go, so I won't be forcing you to sit through the whole taxi. We'll get out here on the line and we'll just speed it up until we get to the end of the runway. Okay, so here we are, just short of runway. And we have our flaps in takeoff position, and we're just going to move out here and get lined up and get ready to go.
Approaching 3-6.
Let me guess, I'm on runway 36.
On runway 36.
Told you. Alright. Hold the brakes here. Run them up. Come on. That's it. Airspeed's alive. V1, rotate. Gear coming up. And say goodbye to Myrtle Beach. And we'll get turned towards our heading. Watch our climb rate. turn on the autopilot, which will bring us down to a climb rate of about 500 feet a minute. Once we get up close enough to cruise altitude, what we'll do is, if everything is smooth, the way it should be, we will go ahead and, so you don't have to sit through a full hour plus, we'll go ahead just like we did with the taxiway and speed things up a little bit. But until then, we'll go ahead and get mixture set, flaps up, throttle set, because we're a little oversped right now, but we're going to slow it down. But we're climbing nicely, everything looks good, everything's in the green, all systems are go, so. So we will see you when we're getting ready to land. are. We've got about 16 miles left. And then we'll be on the ground. So, completely uneventful flight so far. Everything went well. Flying along the coast of Virginia. We're looking good here. With this flight, I'm going to, when we get a little closer, I haven't got the approach programmed in to the flight plan. We're going to put in down the first degree of flaps right now. But I will be taking over from the autopilot, and I will fly the last few miles by hand. The approach by hand. And you may ask why, and it's very simple. I like to hand fly this airplane. And we will see how we do. What could possibly go wrong? Got the airfield in sight. It's right up there in front of us. Gonna be landing on runway 04. I have the airplane. Autopilot's off. And we'll continue to slow it down. Landing gear coming down. Greens, so that's good. Second degree of flaps. Just my trim. Right now we're left of the runway, so we've got room to make adjustments for that. More flaps.
Approaching 04.
Don't want to get too slow. So we're looking good right now. We're a little low on the approach, but we're still all right. Flare a little bit. Full flare. Touchdown. Minus 161. Not wrong with that. That'll do fine. Go with the reversers. Very good. All right. Not a bad landing at all. I'd like to welcome all you passengers to our destination. And we'll go ahead and get aircraft cleaned up, get the flaps up, get off this runway, and head over to the parking apron.
Approaching
No aircraft
17.
coming. So we'll just cross for runway 17. Park over here near the parking lot and the tower. All right, got the parking brake on. And we'll shut the engines down. Very good. Okay. And and the flight, finish the flight. And mission complete. So that's always a good thing. Made a little money for the company. And now that we got that all taken care of, we can go ahead and check out that landing.
Sometimes there are those places, locations that just never should have been inhabited. And this is one of those places.
All right. Excellent flight. Everything went extremely well. Glad you could be here. Completed that flight from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina to Wallops Flight Facility in Virginia. And everything went well. Good landing. No issues whatsoever. The Dash8 Q400 by FlyJSims worked excellently, just like it's supposed to. Worked extremely well with the GTN 750, and no complaints whatsoever. Didn't make a lot of money because it's a bit of an expensive airplane to run. We only had the 43 passengers, so made a little bit of money. But what can I tell you? It was fun. Everything worked out well, and if you have any comments, again, just like I said before the flight, feel free to put them in here. If you like it, click the like button. If you don't like it, click the don't like button. If you want to be notified of any videos I do, click that little bell next to the subscriber button. And feel free to tell me what you think. What can I do to make these videos better? So, until next time, this is BugEater64, thanking you all for coming. Hope you had fun with me, because I had fun bringing it to you. And as always, safe flying.